Hi, my name is Ashley Burkhart, and this is my SLP Final for LEED 6901, Section 650. So I just wanted to first start out by talking about the purpose of my SLP, which was to really meet the needs of one of my students in my classroom, just that really needed it. He just really has struggled and has struggled for a long time now, and so I thought he would be a perfect candidate for somebody that I could reach out to and really maybe make a difference in the things going on in his life. Doing the SLP really slowed me down. It really made me stop and focus on one specific child, one specific student. Not that I just don't normally have the time to do that so specifically. So it was nice to be able to do that in this assignment. But the overall purpose was to help a little boy who is struggling to be successful in my classroom. So, the data to support why this is necessary would be his test grades and the fact that he's in fourth grade and did not pass the EOG last year, either of them. He did not, he was not a good cause exemption, so none of that. He still needs to pass in order for that to be marked on his diploma. He is EC, and so because of that, he already has some struggles in that area also. He has lots. He has lots of confidence issues. Has a really hard time making and keeping friends, just because he just is a little different, which is okay and is something that needs to be addressed. The stakeholder language for this assignment was eye-opening and was rough for me, truthfully. I thought that it amazed me how much negative I heard about him and how quickly it came versus the positive and uplifting, and that was just it was like pulling teeth, or I had to seriously focus and listen before I heard. And what I gathered from the researcher language is that nobody was shocked by any of this. Just that how people react to him, how people act towards him. Mostly what I got out of that was that I needed to narrow down to a few specific topics because he struggled in so many that I needed to kind of condense that and work on the most important things to help him be successful later. And then we could grow on the things he's still struggling with. It really amazed me, truthfully, how so many people thought that they were being supportive when really they were just being neutral, or that's not the same thing as being supportive. Like they would say things like, he's working to his full potential, or he's doing as best as he can, or, how does he even function in your room? Just things that I don't think were meant to be hurtful, but truthfully are. My overall plan for the SLP was to meet with him where he was, and because he is so behind compared to most of my fourth graders, I decided that the best plan of attack would be to meet him in like a one-on-one situation. So I attempted to reach out to the parents and talk to them, because a lot of the research that I did showed that when the parents are involved, when they understand, and when they're a part of the situation, it just makes everything a lot easier. Like, they understand where you're coming from, and they know how to help at home, and they see what's happening. So I was going to get together with his parents and keep them updated, and I was trying to get him in for tutoring, and a lot of that just fell through. So because the tutoring didn't happen, I ended up meeting with him in more of like a one-on-one basis in my classroom, just because it was hard to get in touch with his parents and to keep that communication open. But overall, I'd say that the whole thing went really well. Like, this is now the work that he's attempting to turn in, and this is without me helping. So, and I kind of hear him having conversations with other kids, and I just really feel like he's kind of taken off because of it. So it's been really nice to see him grow, and really nice to see that happen. So I'm really, really overall genuinely pleased.